Be safe out there. Um, I hope everybody's safe out there. Thank you for all your likes and comments and subscriptions. Any donations you'd like to leave, you can find in the description box below on the channel. And is very much appreciated. Sorry, I am looking for a lighter to light my candles. Okay. Nice jasmine scent. Or lavender. Anybody with me here? Okay. Well, I'm sure you guys will be popping up here soon. So, yeah, I had a message of like love. Yeah. It was like, yeah, a message of love pretty much. Just being concerned with one's best interest. I kind of like this flowy thing for the videos or lives. And I only wear it for that. So I don't know, I'm just like a simple person. I don't try to make it more complicated than things are. As life is hard enough, and I'm gonna try to get through as much of this because of my back. But I felt like you were asking of a certain specific time frame of something important in your life that's gonna happen. Okay. And we went into this a few videos ago. It's on a video. Um yeah, I'm not sure exactly the videos. I gotta be tenacious. You know, what am I supposed to do? Just crumble and oh, you know, no. You never give up. You can never give up. Okay. No matter what. So I'm just really um grateful and thankful. And I did say, Claire, thank you. Um, only people of the light are welcome here. Everything of the dark is not welcome here, and bad intent to return to sender times 7. Plus a billion. As we thank you for those that are for us, and we pray for those that are against us. And your late in your name, Lord Jesus, I pray, Amen. This is what is it? The Trinity. So it'd be oh my gosh, I drew a blank on that. It's Catholic. It's from the anyways. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Yes. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. I'm a little nervous because it's live and I have like a thing of crowds, like, and I'm not around a crowd, but I've done enough videos. Like there's over 600 videos for you guys back to back. If you're interested in watching on your free time. But yeah, let's back to this time frame of you want to go. I feel in the past, but I don't feel the past is important. I feel the future and the present is. And there's nothing you can do about the past. So the present is very important, and communication. And so is because what you do in the present here um, leads to cause and effect of the future. You see what I'm saying? And that's how you can change your future is changing your decisions. So the divine would know. And this just popped out at me. You could be in your 50s. It's time to take a break. You're overworking. What was I telling you the other day? Overworking. Yeah, or almost 50. Could be in your 40s too. You're like by the next new moon, right? And it's like, yeah, 40s and 50s, definitely. I feel water energy, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer, but of frozen in time. Like, no, like, you're a very busy person. This is just clarifying the synchronicity of 50s. You're very, very, very busy person. Things that were pushed back are now pushed forward. That's the proof right there because it came in the reverse. Okay, something that was supposed to be like way in the future is now being catapulted to you quickly in your 50s again, 57 to 75. Okay, yeah, maybe in the next a week, within month, a day, several or a few. Okay, um, 73. So in the reverse, that's to me, that's like hmm, the size 7 plus 3. I don't know. Um, I feel like this person is like, oh, you're going too fast. What are you in a rush for? Yeah, this person in their 50s. And it's true. Like, what's the big rush? There's really no big rush, right? I mean, there really isn't. Um, what was I saying about months from now? Um, hmm. I feel wish fulfillment from this card. I feel like infinitely a monogamous, strong, founded relationship. Yeah. Something could happen on a Monday. I feel like you won something or you're about to win something with this energy here. A celebration of something in January, around January 15th. Um, yeah. January, this is backing it. Okay. The synchronicities of J and July being backwards. Okay, January, definitely. Mm-hmm. Around in January, so I'm sorry you could be in Aquarius energy. Um, let's see, by the end of the month, see, it's like in their 50s, 53. Yeah, this person that's saying maybe take it slow. Um, by winter, I feel like you're next. Like it's the right time to take action. It's the right time. Inevitably, it's in the present is the right time. Okay, something confirming infinity on 8 and 1 and Monday. Okay. Um, I'm feeling winter too because you know. Yeah, yes. There's a time and a place for everything. I feel like you know that you're a very patient person. You could be a Sagittarius of temperance as well. Um, so that's kind of like the time framing. What on a Monday, like a few days between a few days in January. Hmm. So it could be a couple of questions that you're asking. Um, so the first answer to that question would have been, yeah, within days. You should be getting whatever finances within days. As 777 came out, which to me is like angel number for wealth and abundance, and happiness and all that fun, go living stuff. Yeah. Uh, it's so warm in here, but I can't have any noise going. I noticed because of the microphone and yeah, so I apologize for that. Anyways, collective, get this together. I want you to affirm something with me before we go any further. Okay, of greatness. Affirm. Repeat after me. I pursue my goals with open receptivity. I am patient. What was I saying? Inflexible. I think that's what we landed on last night. I feel like I'm talking to a Sag. Willing, okay, to receive in many surprising and imaginative ways. Or you have Sagittarius in your chart somewhere in your Akasha. Um, but you'd have to have the time of birth, place of birth. It's like a whole thing. Like, yeah, definitely two tarot decks. We're gonna see. And I was like pondering, okay, I feel like someone is blaming someone else and not accepting um, responsibility for their actions. Yeah, blaming a divine feminine, a leader, strong, intuitive, an empathic heart, a healer to others. You I feel like they think that you collective are with someone else, but I don't think you are. And if you are, you're married. You're either single or you're married. Okay, when it comes to this divine feminine, that this masculine is worried about. Yeah, this person that's building up emotions, feeling overwhelmed, very angry. Yeah, stay away from this person, collective. Yeah, I feel like you have to let them go. You have to love them from a distance until they love themselves because it's just too much for you. We're not getting any younger, and begging and negotiating with you to stop this um, madness is just start doing good things. And I feel like you keep dwelling. You're just dwelling in regret. Why am I feeling, yeah, this relationship, okay, a secret hookup or something, you think, and no, no love triangle here, okay, it's not like that. Um, this is a what? To Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, no, no, yeah, not a player. This Earth sign, not a player. Okay, that's into this divine feminine, a mother figure type. Um, yeah, pulling on your heartstrings. Maybe I feel like this Capricorn, this Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, perhaps maybe divine feminine is pulling on your heartstrings through a third party somehow or something. Um, by I mean, basically a ghost is an imprint of somebody's life. So basically they're leaving all these imprints. You know what I'm saying? Really. Then have just no contact with the heartstring thing. Yeah, about falling. I feel like falling in love. This person that's in divorce and distant, and wants a new family, but their family is kind of like scattered. Yeah, staring, and wanting to start a new family. Yeah, look, time is running out. Look, time is running out. Admire, time is running out for this divine feminine. Okay, um, that people have just trashed. Okay, and I feel like you admire her. You admire this divine feminine, and appreciate this divine feminine. You're inspired by this divine feminine. You wrote songs. You feel bonded like with them, like, but you've never met. But you have this appreciation of good vibes and expressing love and being let known. This look, reflections of souls. You can't deny the truth. Not facing the truth, running from it is not gonna Get rid of it. You gotta face it head on. And denial is the first step, and then do something about it, you do the right thing. Don't do this, and avoid what is. Um, you need to do the right thing, you know. Yeah, you're trying to run away from this new beginning, that could have been something great, and holding on to the past from a commitment, from a soulmate energy that you seek, that you don't want revenge on. I feel like you've known each other since children. And so you might have childish behavior with each other, but this person puts a front on with many others. But I feel like they don't love without agenda. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This person that's actually falling in love, they're trying to convince themselves that they're not falling in love through this denial. And you're the winner, collective. You are the winner. Um, all truth be known. Okay. Um, through this good decision making, holding back, being assertive, you know, I feel like you're procrastinating whatever you have to do when it comes to this commitment. With this divine feminine as well. Maybe it's a phone call expressing, or hearing your voice. Okay. Making appearances. Okay. It says it right there. With this air sign, making appearances. Earth sign. Okay. Yeah. Don't act like a clown or a joker. You think you're the Joker, Sagittarius? Okay. No, you're into this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yes, that you have an appreciation for and emotions for. And you're in and out like waves, like butterflies. You get butterflies and anxiety right here. And you can't stop smiling of happiness and feeling complete every time you think of this person. And I feel like you're thinking about an unexpected visit, phone call, a knock, a writing by the I don't know, like visiting this person. And you should, because we're all human. You have no children, and you're innocent, and everybody in is innocent. Okay, and that's just how it is. Um, we're all in our innocence, and we think like children, and that's okay. And we're supposed to have that childlike heart. Why does everybody take everything so serious? And that's why we can't come up with simple solutions and factors to problems like plastic straws and paper ones. Going to edible straws or sip top cups or anything like that. Something happening around summer or some, you know, yeah, if anybody tries to like say you need to pay me for no, real man is gonna make a woman that he's into pay to see them or be with them. I'm sorry. Okay. So just know that you're innocent there. Do not fall for these bullshit scams out there that say, oh, I want to give you this. Don't fall for it. Yeah. Self love. I feel like you're having a hard time with it. Maybe a life path at 9. You can look that up on Google, but it is basically a hardworking person who knows what it takes to self lead and has a sense of business and awareness. And you do. You have a self of awareness here. I feel like you don't love yourself enough or take yourself out enough, around all this money that you have. Okay? You should live that childlike, be innocent, do what you want, have fun. You know, of you are a private person keeping it down low. Straight, private, keeping it down low. This is water signs coming up, so this is in the reverse. Okay? What was I saying about the water signs? But in the reverse, it represents the fire signs, so of Leo, Sagittarius. And what was I saying about Sagittarius and Aries? Okay. Yeah, what was I just saying about that? Um, so it's really about a Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, I'm feeling more so than Aries. I feel like you have Aries. Yeah, about this Libra. Okay, you're divorced, like legitly, and you're looking for someone, and it's this air sign that came up over here. Look, okay, a Libra, a union, a rebuilding with another. Um, yeah, okay. So that is your oracle for that. Basically, this earth sign, that feels more like a water sign, I guess, or an air sign, a chameleon, like almost like, I don't know, someone that acts or something, or I don't know, this, I don't know, just this person that has you talked to before, but now you haven't talked to in a while. Yeah, because of mind games. Yeah, exactly. So, too much. Maybe you're leaving too many messages. Maybe they were leaving too many messages. I don't know. This admire inspired songs by you. Yeah. Maybe they just don't even say anything at all. I don't even think they say anything at all. To be honest with you. Hi. Hello. If you don't like my channel, please, you don't have to be a part of it. But yes, I believe in Jesus. Do you? And it's sin to judge people. We're ought to love another. An atheist showed me more love than a Christian did. If you want to get down and honest about it, we can get into that. But this channel is not about that. So, for you to judge me, you have no right. And I feel like you need to leave this channel, and go to your church then. Okay? I didn't ask you to come on this channel. This is my little place on the internet. Okay? And for the other peoples that believe and respect it. So, you know what? Ask Jesus, what would you say? What is the first thing that you would say when you enter the gates of heaven? Why? What is your righteousness is but a filthy rags upon to the Lord in Isaiah. Yeah. Okay. So this is how I interpret my gifts that God gave me and the brain He gave me to use while I'm here to help people like you that don't live that kind of life. Okay, and I don't need to be moderated. I don't need moderators. And yeah, you are just something else. Yeah. So what about that? What about my business, Tailored Cuts Advice Emporium, when I had my storefront, helped more homeless people, fed them during Thanksgiving, Easter, and Christmas. And where were you guys? Did you feed them? No, businesses locally in Mojave, California fed them. Okay? So if you don't like this channel, then leave it and go back to your church. Do not sit here, call yourself a Christian, and sin and be a freaking black kettle, okay? Calling the kettle black by judging me because it's not your right. I don't care if you're going into Old Testament Deuteronomy. There's no blood sacrifices anymore ever since Jesus came. If you know your Bible in the New Testament, our job is to spread his word, his love, by loving another, by treating others how we want to be treated, by treating family, other people's family members the way we want our family to be treated, or we want to be treated, by helping another, by being kind, by being loving, and doing the right thing when no one's looking but God. If you want to know the truth. So take your Bible motherfucking ass and get the fuck out of here. Because no one asked you. And no, I'm not sorry about that. Because I'm not trying to make a buck off God's name. I'm making, trying to do something for my name. And I really don't care what you think. Because I can't please people. I worked with people for 30 years in public relations almost. And you know what? Like, yeah, you can't please everybody. And some money is not worth to be made. And some people aren't worth your energy. Like you troll. So leave. You're not welcome here, bad intender, return to sender. This Bible thumping maniac. Please, bad intender, return to sender. Times 7, I pray for those that have any thoughts of harm towards me, because God's vengeance has no mercy since you want a Bible thump. Okay? And I thank you, Lord, for the people that are for me. Because God be for me, who be against me? Huh? Get into your own Bible before you start judging, you unbalanced person. That's what I thought. Okay. What? A little uncomfortable? What? A little broken heart over what? Your own self? Why don't you look in the mirror first and reflect? You see what you Christians have created by being so hypocritical? See? Yes, older women, maybe, that have taught you these ways might have lived that life, but you can't talk and walk it. So don't preach it on my channel. It's not welcome unless it's of positive energy. Okay? And knowing that I am for a personal relationship with God, not a man-made book. Get that through your head. And all my wishes are going to come true, just like yours, collective. This is for my collective. Okay, and I stand confident, and I know you're with me. I feel like you're with me on this. Yeah, you can understand this stress. I feel like you're my angel. Your name could be Angel. You could, first, last, middle name could be Angel. Angela. Ange. Yeah, you're not very creative, but that's okay. You could always get like creative books and stuff, and books are very helpful, believe it or not. And or just, you need to be where you're not distracted. I feel like you're so distracted that you can't even do your own makeup without your stomach churning. I feel like you're so distracted and doing things, just daily things like living in fight or flight, like what they would call, like, where you're always off your adrenaline because you're feeling like you have to defend yourself. You know what I mean? Like, and you're always in that state, and that's not healthy, and you need to get out of there. Yeah, and stay calm, because you're not being calm and assertive in the storm. Be like the eye of the storm, calm about it, and it will lift this this creativity that you gain to sink. Okay. Maybe cleanse your chakras. You're like man holding a heart, he don't really love me. Or maybe you're just really realizing this. And this is the storm warning. What makes you feel uncomfortable, this man, this person that, plays boss or whatever, um, plays like, I call it the property card or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, you need to think more. You need to think more before you speak assertively so you don't have to raise your voice, so you don't have to get crazy, and this will lead to your own door of personal healing and happiness. You just need that hermit mode. And you already know these answers in Pisces, okay? Of ambition and wealth and love, and you know these answers that you seek already. Okay, Moonchild? And you're in your 50s. Yes. Pisces energy and balance. Someone that is blocked off their like feeling towards maybe women, except for you, collective, because he wants to make your dreams come true. He's willing to give up religious practices, one night stands. He's not communicating that. Any kind of door to romance with you. He's not communicating that. No. Any kind of door to romance. I think he wants to be like surprising you with it, collective. Honestly, I think he wants to surprise you, but I feel, yeah, this person that's divorced and single. Divorced and single. And I feel like it's been a while. Divorced, single. I feel like you're like, I can't make certain things happen right now, and like, I'm sorry if you're feeling that way, dude. Sorry, I feel like I thought I could. Who knows? In here. Oh my gosh. Wait. Like, right. Yeah. Oh my gosh, what is it? Oh my gosh. I feel something like, ow, ow, ow. I don't know, but I really wish I could find that back scratcher that's supposed to be out there. It's home. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Get off wherever you are. Okay. Not in that way, you guys. Anyways, this person that seeks, this love and family, again, that's divorced and has kids. I feel like they have one, maybe two kids because of this here, but they're just missing the ma or the pa. And the reason they need to cleanse their chakras for real is like definitely cleanse your chakras, because the heart chakra here, okay, is the reason why you can't let things go with the past, and is creating anxiety when it comes to this door to romance. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, you guys. That like so freaks me out right now. You never know, you know? There's bugs everywhere. Well, I'm just saying, it's that time of season. Excuse me. It is that time. Look, lies, lies, lies. Maybe lies about being single. Bother. Maybe lies about being Pisces water energy. It could be Leo, Sagittarius, Aries again. Yeah, that's not making things happening. A strength and being undecisive. Um, I feel like you're in your early 40s. Unused seats, many women would door to value as far as intuitives or answers that you already know the answers to. Collective. So that's what I was like, oh, what you mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? What you mean? Who freaking knows, right, Jelly Toes? Who freaking knows? I don't even know anymore sometimes. You know, the older I get, the less I know, you know? You know, that's like for sure. Yeah, there's so much financial constraint for you right now, collective. I'm sorry, like, yeah. Or maybe it's a lie. I think maybe this person in their 50s is lying about this financial constraint. That's just the feeling I got. But maybe you want to feel like this, but really to make your dreams come true. Then you wouldn't be the person you are today. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. Victory, definitely. Sagittarius. Yeah. Um, Victory. Could be 28 to 82. 8 being infinitely. Okay. 4. I don't know. Victor, Vicky. Is what I'm getting. I'm more of a Victor masculine, but it could be a feminine that's playing the masculine role. I'm just saying. Okay, of this creativity and this like distancing yourself, Sagittarius. That's why, because of a past relationship here. And it really, this divorce costs you a lot there. Kind of shows. Yeah, it costs you a lot, my friend. I'm sorry. Divorces, no one ever gets married to get divorced. You know, this person you're dealing with, it could be like really a shy person. You know, I believe they live in the West. This intuitive person of taste, a feminine passe. I really believe that. Like their favorite color is blue or like a light teal aqua, like really resonate with that because of communication. I think intuitive. Okay, this moon energy of Venus of a Taurus or a Libra you could be married to or be dating or could be into you. Or you could be one of them, but it's showing here that you're either a Leo Sagittarius. So your person is an air sign. Yeah, you're a private person, but the community knows about you. Collective. Yeah, very successful, you see. And infinitely undecisive about things. Maybe because of these lies and financial constraints of this broken heart. I'm so sorry. I feel like you got rid of almost all the pictures or letters or something about letters and messages and like you're just doing it over. This is your strength, your angel. You're listening to your ancestors, your angel strength. I feel like you're a workaholic and like you're working way too much. As it started out over here, you know, of being imbalanced. You're working way too hard. You need to just. I know you're trying to do it because it's trying to keep your mind off things. But if you do have children, I'm just saying if you and whatever resonates, whatever doesn't, leave it for the next collective, please. You know, if you do have children, you need to be there, you know, heart, mind, and soul for them no matter what. But I think you lean on your ancestors for that. You maybe an older gentleman that has been there for you, is what I'm feeling. Um, and this woman is like always watching you from above, and that's your strength, your ancestors, your guardian angel, and that's your strength when it comes to when you feel anxious. This person in their 50s, 58, 59, because look, 50 plus 8 is what? 58 plus 1 is 9. So you could be 58 or 59. Yeah, something about maybe 3. Blossom in abundance. Or 53 of success. That is also private. Okay. That is grounded. I feel into music because usually if you have this, if you're very, very people are in tune with their first chakra, okay, being grounded. It's a rarity. So I feel like you're in music. Yeah. Or you've done music. And you've been very successful at it. Okay. Again, 53, 58, 59. Confirming a strategy. Um, Maybe because you're so successful and you really want to experience this blossom in abundance, the Sagittarius, that you just need a, I feel like this angel brings you empathy and gives you the strength to walk away and close your heart chakra. But don't close your heart chakra, leave it open, and you know, you have to leave it open and walk away from past lies and indecision. Okay, yeah, 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 and possibly move away from past decision. Again, 58, 60. Again, 58. Again, 53, 53, 54, 52, 52, 51, 52. Yeah, 53, 53. Okay, synchronicities. 2. I feel like this person kind of envies your lifestyle, collective. Yeah, they kind of envy it in a way. So be careful. You always want to, you don't ever want to trust, I wouldn't trust anybody. And don't work for people. Yeah, they envy you, this empath, this sentient of Sagittarius for whatever reason. Okay, or it could have just been for synchronicity of 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so be empathetic of your empathy, okay, and recognize it. With not, don't deny it, face it on. That will lead to blossom and abundance and more empathy for yourself and others, Sagittarius. So be able to open this heart chakra. Okay? Wow, I hope you got a lot from that. Appreciation. You did. I appreciate you too, collective. And thank you for, if you like this video, please just push that like button, if you want to comment. But if you're, all my subscribers, are able to comment. But if you're a private person, don't comment, just like, because I respect the privacy of all of my subscribers. Appreciation, kind of kinky, or lanky, or yeah, grounded. Why do I want to say stinky feet? I don't know why. But you need to talk to your doctor about that because I'm not a doctor, okay? Okay. Yes, this man holding a heart. Okay. This man that hasn't opened his heart chakra yet. Oh my gosh. That's so classic. Confident. Yes, you're cleaning your chakras, or you're in the process of, or you've done it already. By listening to this is so classic. I love you guys. You guys are the best. Seriously. Like you guys just thank you. You give me purpose. Ah. Yeah, I'm a very anxious person. Yes. And my rising is a Leo. So every time I look up mine, I'm just saying, for giggles, Libra and Leo. And my father is also. So that's kind of where we've, on thoughts. But it's okay. Yeah, my father, he's helped and shape the person I am today. So I didn't understand things when I was younger, you know, and that he explained to me, and basically, and I always thought, oh, what a mean, and now I'm like, I'm glad that he did, and what he could, and I'm not one to judge. Like, who are you to judge? Like, when you think about it, even my mother, it's like, you can't really judge them because you weren't there, you didn't walk in their shoes, so I don't judge them. In fact, I love both of them, and um, I miss my one mama. She's been gone over a year. I was so blessed that she sacrificed her own feelings to have um, someone that was trusted, and just wouldn't leave me motherless, or my father without a spouse. So she was a very strong woman. Her name was Linda. Yeah. Anyways, I feel like this Pisces energy of um I'm rooting for you, kid. March is like the worst month for me. Her birthday is March 13th. My son died on the 27th. My grandmother died on the 24th. I think my great grandmother died on the 15th or something. And my grandfather. It's just a bad month for me. It's a hard month. It's probably the hardest one besides September business. When I had my salon. Anyways, thanks, Dad. I know he's totally against what I don't even want to go there. Okay, I'm a PK kid. Okay, so I know. I already know. And for people to come at me like that, you're misjudging. And you need to just walk away from that whole thing, because you have no idea. And if you're watching, you need to not watch if you don't like it. Anyways, traits. Okay, guys. Personality traits. And thank you for all donations. If you do feel like you want to leave a donation, which would be great, very grateful and helpful, you can find it in the description box. Yeah, you can find it in the description box, and right underneath this video, the description box. Click on the link, and you'll be able to find my Cash App tag, letters, the number 2, and Mary Mary. Okay. So, yeah. Anyhow, any hoots. I felt like her presence right now. Her presence. I felt that Pisces energy, and I feel like a Pisces is watching, of a masculine and a feminine, or that's in tune with their feminine side as well. my god, I can't even find the thing on this. So I'm just needing a tissue. Ow. Hurting my arm even more. But I can really just use these 3 pretty. I mean, I'm grateful I have a hand and I have my fingers. So there's a lot to be grateful for. I feel like there's a lot of people out there that should feel grateful of what they have. How are you going to be blessed with more if you can't even, you know, embrace this resilience and transform yourself in these challenges of opportunities for your own growth? You know? Thank you. I couldn't have said that better. Now, okay. So, patience. Again, Sagittarius, masculine Sagittarius, emerging promises. Some promise that you want to make are made, and faith that will guide you to realize. Maybe that's where I got that religious aspect. I feel like those were his roots. He could be Greek or from that area, the Italy or okay, so the potential that that you have, you just need to let it bloom with practice. Don't be down on yourself. Feel like you're down on yourself. You're not giving yourself enough credit. So don't be down on yourself. Just remember that the next second, I mean, you could change. In the next second, in that next second, you could be different by just perspective. That's it. Perspective. Okay. Yes, by listening to the whispers of your ancestral wisdom within all that guide your path. I feel like you listen to your ancestors. What was that feeling that I was getting of your, I feel like grandmother and an older aunt, perhaps both, they're watching over you. The person that his name's has an angel in the beginning, middle, or end. Sagittarius, Capricorn. Okay, listen to your ancestral wisdom. Yeah, you do. Which shows me in this reading that you're definitely honest and a person of your words. Yeah, you're finding, because you found your inner peace in your sanctuary amidst all the challenges in this life's journey. Like most of the time, you are the pillar of strength. People cling to you as a pillar of strength. So you have to be this serene sanctuary for others, I feel, especially if you have kids. And that is, you're definitely an honest person that's saying that you're an honest freaking person. And I feel this about your person collective or about you collective. I do. Let's do some more personality traits. I feel like this person might not have a lot of money, but they feel abundant. This woman, perhaps, that you seek. Switch the roles if you have to. I feel like you're learning them so they're not so much of an enigma or mystery. Through feelings, you're making decisions through your feelings. Okay? Yeah, that's what I'm getting, collective. Oh my gosh, look. Acceptance of your good decisions, the way you think about your feelings. I feel like you are a mystery to others, but to this woman, you won't be a mystery to. This woman will give you more inspiration, amuse, and abundance and acceptance that you've been looking for from a feminine in a partner for a long time. That's what I feel. Strong, like Sagittarius, for some reason, of hard work, optimism, yeah, and Capricorn of hard work too. Someone who's really shy, yeah, kind of shy, it's okay. Don't be too shy. I'm shy too. I don't like big crowds. That helps. But yeah, you're a very honest person, you and your person. Very honest people, which I can appreciate. Okay. Yeah, rooted. What was it? Rooted, endurance, drawn strength from your roots. Was I telling you you're rooted? You have that rare quality. I feel like I'm talking to a musician, someone who's practicing or not, hasn't been practicing like you'd like. I'm embracing any kind of growth in it, this a different season or this different project by this transitioning into grace. Maybe you're playing a show tonight, a Halloween show or something, and like if you are, be safe. I feel like you're embracing and unfolding a process of transformation, like you're going through costume changes or whatever you're doing at the moment, or you're looking through what you're gonna wear and or going through everything. Yeah, but you do definitely draw your strength from your roots. Okay, definitely collective. And your roots are of a religion. And I feel that strong religion of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit is what I'm feeling of that kind of religion. Um, Maybe something bad happened to you there. I don't know, or you know, had a bad experience. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think you did, but it is what it is, and you just have to. What I was saying, Sagittarius. And these decisions. Must I say any more? Sagittarius and decisions. Must I say any more? Hi, everybody. Oh, thank you, hon. Thank you for saying that I'm beautiful. If that is your perception of beauty, I thank you. Thank you very much. Oh my gosh, I'm missing all your comments because I don't have my other device. Like I don't even have my mm, permanent, place to do this yet. It's just been really tight. Yeah, look, I feel like you're uncomfortable right now. You're feeling uncomfortable, like, um, and that means you're growing. This means you're growing. You never want to, like, complacency breeds contempt or whatever. It's like through this contentment, when you get too comfortable is when you stop growing, when you think you know it all, is when you stop learning. When that's what I can't stress to people enough. You know what I mean? And you're growing. You're learning to trust. You're not a person that really trusts anybody. You're trying to break free from that. Just so many bad memories. I understand. And I'm not saying trust anybody. I feel like you're not a person to wait. You are money. Must I say any more, collective? I mean, Sagittarius. Uh, about that. Good decisions. Good decisions. That's great. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah. And those that know me know that I have back issues already. Like, from my career of doing hair. Well, I'm gonna see if I can keep my license active, even though I'm not using it like I haven't been. Just because I worked very hard for it. I went to school. I did all what I needed to do about it, you know? And, I was one of those people that did go to school over. I was one of those people that took the board exam twice and drove to LA to do that. And I got an offer with the BBC, actually, is the Board of Barbering and Cosmetology for California, which I'm very happy for. I worked very hard for my perfect record of 24 years. It would be licensed when I renew it on December 31st. Perfect record in the hair industry. So, I am very, I don't know if anything to be proud for. It's something like that because it's knowledge. I've dealt with if you only knew how many people I've dealt with, like You don't even want to know. And I'm cleaner than a new reeve on a trumpet. I'm cleaner than a new reeve on a harp. You know what I mean? Like a blues harp. Um, and that's what school's for. That's what people don't understand. That's all they really care about, too. They don't care if you know how to do what you do. Like, you have to humiliate yourself after you go through that process with board of knowing what to do, the right way and how to handle things. And be very clean with every patron and stuff like that, which sadly, hate to say this, but a brothel in Vegas is cleaner than a barbershop or a salon in freaking California, and that something needs to be done about that. Starting with getting rid of electric razors. Do not use one of those. If it's not a wet shave with a brand new and a thing, don't do it. Or a brand new blade in a straight blade. I'm just saying, don't do it. Um, it's just a serious issue. This tiny capitis that's turning into like things like rosacea by mutating into rosacea, psoriasis, eczema, etc. And they keep mutating, so-called permanent disorders, because it's an overload of fungus. Basically, it's your white blood cells turning on itself because of an overload of fungus. And that's from unlicensed or lazy barbers or hair cutters in the salon. And that's the truth. And that's why I got an offer from the BBC. Yeah. So I just want to do the right thing. And I feel like you just want to do the right thing to this person of Leo. Okay, Sagittarius and Aries. And if the Emperor doesn't come out in upright, I'm going to be very surprised. It could come out in the reverse, and I'm going to take it like you're a comedian or a jokester of some type. Yeah, you've already made a decision about something. I think you see the truth when it comes to this crossroads for yourself. You're not one to judge like all these people have. You want to take things slow. You're generous person, and your family means a lot to you. And I get it. I get it, Sag. Capricorn, all signs, could be any sign, but I feel like you're seeking this King of Pentacles. Yes, this King of Pentacles. He's seeking this divine queen. Um this King of Pentacles, yeah, he just represents someone of wealth and that is seeking a mother-like figure of emotions. Because no matter whether she's that way or this way, she's just maybe depressed in this way and quiet and more chatty and giving this way. You know what I mean? He's seeking this dynamic and this woman, this Knight of Pentacles, this generous Knight of Pentacles. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I misread that? I did. Things are gonna be going super fast. It came in the reverse. So things will be going super fast. With this King of Pentacles. Luck of Pisces energy. What was I just telling you about Pisces? Oh my gosh, I was just telling you about this energy. Yes, of being kind and shy, really shy. This King of Pentacles. And optimistic and wealthy, confirming wealth. This King of Swords also represents Aquarius star energy, but also Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. But this is confirming star energy. So this Pisces is a low pro private King of Pentacles, generous of a star. He's a star, but he's low pro about it. Yeah, he's a person to keep his promises. And he's not afraid to speak his mind when needs to be. Okay, as far as this Queen of Swords is, I feel like collective, you're in hermit mode, almost like reflecting was the uncomfortability card coming up, the contentment in the reverse, right? Well, that's because you're in hermit mode. This is Virgo energy. This is a Virgo card. So you're feeling really down to earth and optimistic with the Sagittarius, but you're reflecting, you're self reflecting and trying to find this person that's, right for you and for your family, because that is your biggest concern. Um, Someone of truth, too. And yes, this is your strength. I feel you're a man of your word and you keep your promises. But now, what did I get with the passion card up here in Leo energy? I feel Leo masculine and a Leo feminine energy, like pretty feminine, and then the feminine that takes on the masculine role. Always keeps their promises, collective. You do. You're always keeping your promises. Your cup is always full. Like, you're not going to let anybody get you down, and that's your wealth. I feel like you do that somehow. Look, you're not a person who probably ever got what you want and had a really bad childhood, but this is telling me that God has something better that you could have ever wished for, asked for, dreamt. Maybe it was like, maybe you wanted to marry a superstar or something, and maybe God has a better person for you in store that knows how to deal with you perfectly in every way, better than you could ever imagine. Like wish fulfillment, I did a video on this the other day about wish fulfillment and all your wishes like coming true and coming um to be reality, not just a dream of yours. I feel like you're a dreamer, Sagittarius, Pisces energy. Yeah, God has something way more. And if the Hierophant doesn't come out in Taurus, is this earth energy, I'm going to be surprised. But yes, a partnership, like you gave up on, like God has like a partner for you. You would not believe it, of strength, of this person that you're looking for. Look, um, yes, look with the wow. What was I saying about Virgo energy? Okay, but really, this is telling me you might not have the Ace of Pentacles right now because you're coming back. You might not be like as rich as you were. Hermit energy in the reverse is air. You're seeking an air energy. Okay. Also resonates with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Um, this man, King of Pentacles of wealth. Okay. Seeking an air energy. This air energy does not have this wealth or this Ace of Pentacles. That's why that came into the reverse. Okay. Yeah. Over the wealth. I need more for my beautiful collective. I'm so lucky these cards are thin enough to be able to do that. I like the thin slip, or the smaller ones. I don't know. Yeah, what was I saying about her energy of Taurus coming out in this earth energy? This back and forth earth air energy all over again is happening. And if the Page of Pentacles comes out, I'm not going to be surprised either, because that's confirming this earth energy here. So there's definitely earth energy, Capricorn. Okay? I knew I was feeling Capricorn energy. Sagittarius is of fire energy, but Capricorn, Sagittarius, oh my God. This earth energy, okay, of Taurus, Virgo. That's why Hermit came in the reverse. This King of Pentacles, yeah, with his fortune, that maybe his wishes have yet to come true. Either he's looking for true love, as Justice came in the reverse. And I say that because this is a Libra card, also confirming air energy, Libra. Okay, but I say that because true justice is the truth, like is happening. These people haven't even met yet. You guys haven't even, I feel like you're like doing some kind of online talking or something. Yeah, I really do. I really do. Yeah, this Libra has an idea that hasn't come to pass yet, or an application that she's dealing with, and she's trying to get her stuff together so she can handle all the other stuff. And like, she's very traditional. So are you, Capricorn. So are you, this Pisces, Capricorn, Sagittarius. The Sagittarius is very traditional. Wow. Looking younger than they do. Looking younger than they do over this one's confirming. Being grounded and rooted with the first chakra of red. Yes, and creative. Creative. What was I telling you? Creative and a star of air energy, Aquarius. What was I telling you earlier about? I wouldn't be surprised if a star came out, right? Well, there it is. And what confirmed that? Our King of Swords over here. So our King of Swords over here confirmed that. Okay. Earth, the air energy of partnership. This woman that he seeks a mother figure for his kids, of happiness. Yes, of happiness in this partnership. He don't care if, look, this person is someone that usually follows his heart because it's green, right? That's the green aventurine, aquamarine, or whatever stones that you use in our chakras. But here we go. This person doesn't even care if you're in this state, right? You're in this. They don't care if you're in poverty or have money. They don't want anything you have to offer, collective. Nothing that you have to offer. This star. Yeah, this scorpionic water energy. Now it's turning into water, passion to water. So maybe you're not getting it. Maybe you're not as angry as you were. I feel like with November coming up and Scorpio energy coming up too, of their partnerships of happiness and kept promises of generosity, and maybe people are against you on this, but you don't care because you're a person to follow your heart and do the right thing. Yeah, you ain't gonna let anybody get away with doing any wrong. This King of Wands is right underneath the Empire. Okay, now when the mag comes out, hopefully in the upright, that means stuff is gonna happen. Okay? Yeah, you don't have to be a King of Wands anymore. No one's gonna get away with crap. Yeah, this poverty is over for you because of this star mode. This suitor, this man who's keeping his promises, this Capricorn, this masculine energy, this Leo masculine energy, also Aquarius energy. We got Scorpio energy. You have a lot of people that are after you. A lot. This is also proving Libra. This is proving Libra and Scorpio energy as well. So this is tying the two together over here. See Libra? See how they haven't met? But the truth will be revealed through the King of Wands and being grounded. Yeah. Happiness is the end result. Feeling like no one's going to get away with outsmarting the King of Wands. Yeah, this person that is I feel not so serious as a person. I don't feel like they want to be too serious. I feel like they just want a couple nights with you and that's it. Which is sad, no wonder. I don't know. Maybe you shouldn't meet this person. Maybe you should stop talking to this person online. Yes, because you're the high priestess. You're an intuitive. Follow your intuition. Anybody of the zodiac. Why am I feeling like Leo, Sagittarius again, Aries energy? I'm telling you, Aries energy of the Emperor. That didn't even come out. Yeah, because I feel like this person is saying maybe they're more than they are. Or maybe they really are that person. They just don't have the money for the certificates. But you're the high priestess and you're happy no matter what. You win, win, win. Okay? And you could do this. You have this privilege. You could be a fool if you want to. Fool. Because you're the gosh darn star. And you're protected. Look. Protection. And this is God's protection too. God's protection. And a gift from God. That's going to create you a lot of money in the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like you're looking for this partner to share it with. I mean, what's money? You know, what's money if you can't share it with anybody? Don't let people judge you either. Like, that's what I was saying. Don't let anybody judge you. You know, like, you know what's up. They're going to quarrel. Religion, like, is going to quarrel no matter what. So ignore the stuff that's irrelevant. They're not going to get away with it. They could try, but let them. To what? Don't lose your sleep over this, collective. Yeah, High Priestess, you're the one that is gifted by God. You're the chosen one. You're the light worker. You're the light person. You're the person of the light. There's no, when we do these messages, it's based on our personal relationships with Jesus, with our God, trying to say, look, we're not perfect here. If you put anything before God, that's considered witchcraft. It doesn't matter if it's overeating, oversleeping, if you're worshiping idols or other people. It don't matter what you're doing. It could be over drinking water. If you put it before God, I mean, anything, it's considered witchcraft. You have to put God first. And that's what you people don't understand, even in the churches. That's why I had to create one, and so you guys would get it. But I think most of my subscribers, all of them, all of my subscribers get it, but most of my viewers, I don't think really get it yet, or they'd be subscribers. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Celebrate. Cheers. Celebration. It's Halloween. It's Halloween. Yep. Yeah, I think you're going to give this woman a chance. This Libra, Sagittarius, Capricorn, tends to be Sagittarius. Yeah, this private person. You respect how she feels and what she undergoes, and you're going to give it a chance. Even though you've had your heart broken 3 times, you're going to give it a chance. You know, even though all these crazy thoughts are going through your head, like, you're actually putting your guard down one day at a time. This person that's private and very traditional, that's not losing any sleep, okay, has no problem, you know, being his own person. He can do pretty much what he wants within reason, as long as it doesn't hurt anybody or oneself. But he's a low profile, I feel like low pro person of what was I saying about the Page of Pentacles? Yes, confirming the Hierophant Taurus energy, the Hermit energy, and Capricorn energy. What was I just saying? Let me dog out. Yeah, what was I just saying? I was just freaking saying this is craziness. You see this? Look at a crossroads of the Knight of Swords. Look at that. And the Knight of Swords, which is the star energy, which is also Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. The star energy over here. A change from, okay, I see your change from poverty, okay, into a crossroads, getting rest, and celebrating and being this, your celebrity, this Libra. Gemini, Aquarius, all these people on the table are. They're very high profile people. That's how I feel through the Queen of Pentacles to also the Queen of Pentacles, representing Capricorn and Sagittarius. Okay. Peacock is a vision and intuition. I feel like your intuition, your heart, your because of these promises, you're a person that keeps your promises and you don't want to let this feminine down. But this earth energy proving Capricorn. Okay. Also, what was I just saying? I was just saying, proving Capricorn. This Libra. This, I'm sorry, this is the Queen of Pentacles. Sorry, Sagittarius. Capricorn. All confirming Sagittarius and Capricorn pretty much. All signs are out on the table, but when I'm feeling strongest here is Sagittarius, Capricorn, and the Pisces energy. But most Sagittarius, Capricorn for your person collective, and you are an air sign of Aquarius, a star, a Gemini, or Libra. I feel more Aquarius of Libra. Yeah. Earth into air energy. Right here. Overcoming these crossroads. With a Capricorn. Sagittarius. Yeah. This is crazy. Like marriage. There's talk about, oh no, don't marry her. People, someone of royalty. Yeah. Someone of royalty, some kind of marriage, this back and forth air and king energy. Okay. Right there. We have a small investment. This person of royalty of Capricorn, I'm feeling people are saying, no, don't marry her. But you're going to anyway. This air energy, this Knight of Pentacles, basically saying that this is the Aries Taurus Hierophant card. Tradition. So you're going to marry this person traditionally. Because you have the Hierophant over here. Of this is also saying air energy in the reverse is what? Earth energy. And what? Capricorn. Must I say any freaking more? Is going to keep their promises. Must I say any more? I mean, honestly, it's about this Sagittarius Capricorn. Capricorn is the one, looks like, is going to get to marry this air energy. Yeah. This person has more freedom. Yeah. So everything's going to pan out. Don't worry. Okay? Everything's gonna be okay. Okay. Yeah. Everything's gonna pan out. Yeah, you're just overtaking the load because you're single. You need this mother figure, like, in your life. Collective. Your person. Capricorn. Do I have and happy family? Do I have to keep going? Capricorn. Happy family. Are you guys getting this? Thank you. You're so beautiful too, sis. I mean, brother. What's up, Sandeep Kumar? What's up? How you been? Oh my gosh. Thank you, brother. You are handsome too. Oh my gosh. How long have we been on? Hour and 24? Do I have to say anymore? You know what's important here? Dharma. Dharma is your good intent of always doing the right thing when no one's looking, creating good karma. It's a lifestyle. So I say go for Dharma. You know, practice Dharma. That's where you should start. And the little singing bowl, which I do have. Let me show you my little singing bowl. I have a singing bowl. It's Buddhist singing bowl. And I studied many religions throughout the years. And what I've come to find is every religion leads to a higher power, not that one's wronger than the other. It's just cultural. That's all religion is, culture. Once a person understands that, maybe they'll have an understanding more of themselves. That's all I'm saying. Okay? Yeah. Ow. Yeah. I feel like this divorce or something cost you a lot. Or something cost you, you know, a new start. Maybe it's one of your businesses, your Persian businesses. I was going to do the 2-deck thing, but I was just kind of feeling drained from that one person, I think. It's like, if you don't like it, don't watch it. Why do you gotta watch it? If you don't friggin' like it, don't friggin' watch it. I mean, it's common friggin' sense, right? Like, what happened to people's common sense and logic, people? You know, I'm gonna tell you a secret, okay? Can't tell no one. No, really. The secret is, if you can figure out the pattern in any IQ test, don't even think about the numbers, adding them, spreading it. If you could look at the pattern and find the pattern in any IQ test, you will ace it. And mine is 160. It's all about pattern recognition. And they call it different things like cognitive logic, blah, 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 blah. Really, it's all based on a pattern, an algorithm. Same thing. Find the pattern, you'll find the answer. You'll ace every test. And that's promise. Anyways, wow, it's warm in here. And it's because I don't have the AC on, because I can't have anything like really running, especially with the camera on, because you can't hear me. I got these really cool headphones from Mom and Dad and for my birthday, but you know, I like waiting for these other ones to break, but I thought this other ones had a microphone in it, but it didn't. For some reason, I don't know. Like, I need to get the other one that has a microphone. The other headphones with a microphone. So collective, you know what to do. I don't know if you're a new viewer. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, and please put a mermaid at the bottom, so I know you're with me, or a merman with a triton. And I feel like you're an optimistic person too. So let's do 3 questions. Okay? 3 questions. First question, collective. Ready? Okay. Jesus, I'll lead us to the right question. That's a definite no. Yeah. Spotted, reputation, going bad, rotten idea. Bad idea, bad idea. Second question. Ready, collective? Here we go. Yes. Getting it together. It's all lined up for you. Yes. Okay. Third question, collective. Are you ready for the third question? Be nice if I can get my pendulum out and all my stuff. I'm working on it. I don't know what to do with it. Honestly, I'm like at a crossroad myself, to tell you the truth. But yes, hot opportunity, fired up. Leo, Sagittarius again, like this. Leo, Capricorn. Yeah, okay, so Sagittarius again. Leo, Aries energy in the Emperor. A private person, yes. So, yes. To your third question. Okay, collective. So your first question was an absolutely no. No, don't freaking do it. Okay, don't. No. Okay. Spotted reputation. Second question is yes. Yes. You got it together. It's all lined up for you. It's like everything is planned. All you have to do is, I don't know, just go with the flow. Maybe that's why you're a fire energy of Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, feeling like a water energy because you're just, everything's lined up for you. Just going with the flow. Like everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to work out. Like no stress. Don't worry. Whatever contracts is in your favor, it's in your favor. But just remember to read the very small clauses and just let everybody know you want to hear the small clause that no one pays attention to. Okay? Yeah. And your third question, yes, this is a great opportunity, feminine and masculine, divine, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I'm going to say Leo and Sagittarius with that Aries feel. Yes. Yes, collective. Yes. And the Aries is like so energetic. You have no one how. Like you're inspiring. Look, and it said earlier. It said that you're like this person was writing songs about you, things about you. You're like his muse. Vice versa, or take it however you want with the roles. You're his muse. Sorry, I vape. Trying to quit smoking. And I am doing better, but it's like it's, I don't know. Just chew gum more. Anyways, yeah, collective. Yeah, I feel like you're glowing right now, like you're literally blushing in clarity by seeking the whole picture. That's how I feel like you're in the moment. Like you got the full picture of what you were looking for in this message, and I'm glad I could be of any help. I'm trying to get my email back, so as soon as I get it back, then you can email me, and I could give you a personal read. Then we could do it through Zoom or a WhatsApp, etc. Code kitty cat black. Okay, kitty cat black. For the WhatsApp, because I have a lot of like weirdos, that want to pretend that they're other people too. I really don't know what's going on. I really don't care, to be honest with you. I don't give a crap. I just want to leave me alone. It's like I'm leaving you alone. I didn't approach you guys. Leave me alone. You gotta learn to crawl before you walk. Why did I say that? Gosh, life's a journey, not a destination. The best storyteller ever. Your name could be Steve, Steven. You could have a V in your name. What was I saying? Yeah. Stefan, Steve, Sarah, Stephanie. Okay, collective. So, man, that was 135. Are you guys still there? Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the comments. But who is this? I don't know who that is. Anyways. So how is everybody? How is everyone? I hope you have a very safe and productive Halloween, and I hope that you don't drink and drive. Please don't get a taxi. Even when you think it can't happen to you is when it happens to you. So I never thought I would bury or have to cremate my son. Okay. And I can imagine anybody losing their son. What if it was your son? You know, what if it was your nephew or something? Please don't drink and drive. It's not worth it. 1 second can change your whole life. And you have the power, collective. You have the power. You're the only one with the power to change your future. So if you want a better future, you're the only one that can change it and has the power to change it. You can't control what others do around you, but you sure damn can control your own actions and do the right thing when no one's looking. I love all you guys. Thank you for subscribing and liking and whatever comments are there. Thank you. And thank you for all donations. If you left me donations, I could really use it. But if not, it is what it is. I hope I helped somebody. I hope I at least could help save a life. And I'm telling you from experience, because I said I would never lose a child. Like, I couldn't imagine. Like, or I would be like, what are they talking about losing a child? Like, you know, and then when I was younger and naive, and then I lost my child, and yeah. So you never think it could happen to you until it happens. And that's the truth. And that's the message. Happy Halloween, everyone.